Snow is melting, springtime is coming, and it's time for the annual Middleborough Rotary Club Cable TV Auction. It's going to be held Saturday, March 16th from 4 to 7 p.m. and Sunday, March 17th, 1 to 5, live and in color on this cable channel. You folks in Middleborough will be able to watch it, the folks in Lakeville, and the folks in Freetown. That's on Comcast Channel 9, Verizon Channel 34. Tune in, join us. We're going to have a great time. Come in early for the preview in the morning for Kid ID, and then get your bid number, bid early, and bid often. The auction will be held live broadcast from the Middleborough High School auditorium, and the rules are simple. As soon as you tune in, there will be a phone number on the screen. Call into that phone number and you will be assigned a bidder's number. That way, when you call in with your bid, you won't have to give your name, address, and phone number every time. Just say, hi, I'm bid number X312, and my bid on that wonderful item is $412, or whatever. The items will be shown, and they will be reviewed, and they'll be brought up again for a bid, and they'll move on to the next boards. There are many items in there. A lot of the items are coming from local Middleborough merchants and a lot of the area merchants too. Just to let you know, right in downtown Middleborough, we have Willie's Auto Parts. They've donated a roadside emergency kit and a bad boy air horn. That'll be a really great item to bid on. We have a gift pack from Trucci's Market, a basket of wonderful goodies from those great people at Trucci's. And let me see, we have some cigars from the Brennan Smoke Shop there on Center Street, and a cocktail dress, a really nice piece from the Magpie. And Claudia Bever over there says that this dress, the lucky bidder will be able to get it resized to fit. So that's a great item you can bid, knowing full well you'll get something that fits you on that one. We have some decorative pillows from the custom decorator. We have a gift certificate from Eggers Furniture, and a Boulevard designer watch from Greg Scott Jewelers. That's from the folks in downtown Middleborough. We also have some folding chairs from Russo's RV, the recreational vehicle people, and a gift, actually a new item, a new donor this year. Prisco's Market up in Bridgewater has donated a really nice little gift basket, some of the really swell items they have up there at Prisco's. Captain Above Marina down in Lakeville has donated a Go Tubing tube. For those who want to, not quite sure how to water ski, well, hang onto the rope and bounce over the waves. We have some tools from Mid-Cape Lumber. They are on Route 28. And we have a CD gift pack of country music from the folks down at Cat Country Radio, 98.1 in New Bedford. We also have gift packs from the Easy Radio listening over there in Plymouth. They've donated a gift pack of CDs, so really great music. We also have some jewelry from Milano School of Cosmetology up in Brockton. Some really great collectible jewelry there. And music CDs from Brickman Music down in Dighton, and more CDs from Mix 104 in Boston. The radio stations have been very good to us this year with some really great little items that a lot of you folks will want. We also have a number of books on various topics that you can bid in on. Some really nice things there, and a lot of Microsoft data analysis programs and manuals. So you folks who are looking for some more technological stuff for your home or business, well, look into some of those things there. From right now, I'm going to go to Peter Regas. Do you want to come over and tell us about some of the really good things Rotary Club is going to do with the money people spend on this auction?
Sure. Our biggie is we give out $12,000 in scholarships every year to Middleborough and Lakeville and the vocational schools. We also donate money to Christmas Wishes. The videotech department at the high school gets something for their efforts in this auction. We do support the Middleborough Council on Aging with donations of time and money for their holiday meals. On the international front, we do support Polio Plus, which is Rotary International's big program that even gets support from Bill Gates. There is something called the Shelter Box program where shelter kits for people that have been in disaster areas like Hurricane Irene get kits that can keep them going for a while until they get back into their houses. We did have a program. We donated money to a school in Nigeria to buy a van for the kids. And there's various clean water projects that Rotary International sponsors all over the world that we donate to. We also support locally the Soul Homestead. Our events, this is the auction. We also have at the auction preview the local Kid Care. Who runs that?
Masons.
The Masons come to do the Kid Care ID program for us. And we do have a craft fair coming up in July. I think it will be the 13th, Saturday the 13th this year. So keep that in mind. That's our other big project. Bob?
Okay, thank you, Peter. One of the things I didn't mention, now you're seeing a lot of the items that we're talking about that here on this preview, but all of the items that will be sold in the auction will be on display the morning of the auction. That'll be Saturday morning, March 16th, in the high school auditorium from 10 to noon time. So feel free to come in, take a look at some of these items, see the items you want, and you'll also at that time be able to enter some pre-bids or opening bids on these items. Sometimes the pre-bids are the successful bids, and sometimes you've got to call in and keep an eye on the item to see if you really want it. So that's that little bit of detail there. Now, we have some other items I want to talk about here. The Friends of the Middleborough Library have donated a very nice print. You see it there? There's our friendly librarian, Daniel, showing off. That's a Nemasket River print, beautiful photograph. And there'll also be with that a book on Middleborough through the ages. So if you think Middleborough looks old now, this book will take it way back before, well, a lot of things you see there were even there. So that's a really great item you'll see. The folks down at Jack Conway Realtors in Lakeville have given us a very unique item this year. It's a pre-license course for those of you who think you might want to become real estate agents. Now this is a course that's worth $375, and this includes all the materials necessary. And pass that course and then take the test, and you might be making a bundle in the real estate market tomorrow. And another unusual item, the folks at Barnacle Monuments have donated a pair of nice carved stone urns. I'll let you think about what you can do with those. But they've always been very generous with us there too. Now, some of the other things that I'm going to show here today, we have, it's around here somewhere, oh, there it is, a snowboard. And this is a snowboard that I guarantee you will not get lost in the snow. This features a beverage, and this was donated by Shovel Shop Beverages up in Easton. Very nice little item, and I'm sure a lot of you folks will want to bid in on that. Now, the other things we have a lot of tickets to some special theater events. We have actually 2 tickets to a Bon Jovi concert. Those are donated by Magic Radio up in Boston. We're not quite sure what the date is going to be on it. I don't think the final tour has been announced, but that's a pair of tickets you can bid on. That may be the only place you're able to get them this year. We also have tickets to the Zeiterion Theater down in New Bedford, tickets to the Narrows Center for the Arts in Fall River. We have tickets to Nemasket River Productions, that's one of our great little Middleborough theater groups, and also Theater One Productions, another of our great little Middleborough theater groups. We have tickets to Six Flags out in the western part of the state. We have tickets to Plymouth Plantations, some really great family events. Also Old Sturbridge Village and the Robbins Museum here in Middleborough. Actually, the Robbins Museum has, actually Massachusetts Archaeological Society has also donated some of their really great t-shirts and some books about the native peoples of the Northeast. So if you're into anthropology and history, we have a lot of little items there for you too. For you sports fans, we have some autographed baseballs. One of the great up-and-coming pitchers of the Boston Red Sox is Daniel Bard. He's going to be an all-star and a Hall of Famer one of these days. And we have another one that you probably won't be able to get again. It's a Terry Francona autographed baseball. So those are some of the really great little items we have coming up at the auction. Peter, you have something else there for us?
We have a few things here. We have a 3D dental imaging series donated by Dr. Frank Walsh in Middleborough. It's basically a CAT scan for if you are about to have any kind of dental surgery or implants, which is pretty useful. We have the collection of art from the White House, which is back in the back end there. It's donated by my wife. We have, bifocals would help, a Kindle Fire case. It's leather, and it is only for a Kindle Fire. It's got a magnetic closure. It works pretty well. We have an olive gray purse from Talbot's. Value on that is $139. There is also a cocoa purse from Talbot's, same price. We have, I think this just got mentioned already, 2 decorative pillows. They're in back. They're blues and greens and brown from Custom Decorator on Center Street in Middleborough. And her name is Paulette Lilla. Paulette Lilla. Okay. All right. We also have Ed and Yolanda Lodi from Rock Village donated a number of books by local authors, mostly on King Philip and the Wampanoags. There is a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, hoodie from the New England Coastal Wildlife Alliance with a brochure telling us what they do. We have from Maria's, there's a whole collection of things from, oh wait a minute.
Is this like that again?
No, it's right here. This, the Jim Shore collectible Christmas angel. That's from Maria's card shop. Is it Easter?
Spring.
Okay, it's spring. Middleborough G&E has sent us two light energy packs for the auction. The winning bidders will get a backpack stuffed with a kilowatt easy appliance meter, 14-watt LED light bulb, mini LED flashlight, and a $100 gift certificate for Middleborough G&E services, including any regular bill. That's a deal. And we have things written on paper bags here. This is a collection of books from Michael Madigan. They're all local authors again. And the value of them is $62. The Middleborough book on the left is really pretty good. It's all old photographs. Really nice collection.
Okay, thank you, Peter. A couple other things I want to talk about. The folks at Colonial Maintenance here in Middleborough have donated a case of Kleenex boutique tissues. Now, a whole case might be more than you can use for your home, but this would be great for anybody who businesses that find you're going through tissues at a very rapid pace. So that's something there that you want to keep take a look at. We have coming in from the folks at Serta. Serta makes the world's best mattresses, donating a queen-size Serta Perfect Sleeper plush mattress set. That's something they've done every year for I don't know how long now, and it's always been one of the real prime items in the auction. So bid in on that, and that's something you can stop down in the morning at the preview and take a look at and lay down and see how it feels. And don't forget the kid care thing. That's something that Peter's going to talk about later. And let's see, what else we have here? Oh, we have a piano coming in this year. A rather unusual piano. It's a 44-key, I'll call it half a piano. Most pianos have 88. But this is a real piano made by the Aeolian Company of Buffalo, New York, and it's really great item. We'll be talking more about that later.
We are this close.
This close.
Two direct models.
This close to making history.
From 120.
We are this close.
We are this
We are
close.
this close.
This close to changing the world.
We are this
Sabi
close
kainacha.
to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again.
We are this close to making history.
We are this close to ending polio.
Because we are this close to ending polio.
We are this close to ending polio.
We are
This close to changing the world.
This close.
All we need is you.
If you
It's you.
Is you.
We are this close. This close.
Be a part of history at rotary.org/endpolio.
Okay, I'm here with Matt Bruce, the auction chairman this year. Matt is president-elect of the Middleborough Rotary Club, and one of the things we let the president-elect do is run the auction. Matt, go ahead.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it this year. We have a special auction. Quite a great number of fantastic items that we've been talking about here tonight. And there's some more I'd like to add, but before that, I'd also like to make, again, a mention that the auction this year is going to be held March 16th and 17th. That's a Saturday and a Sunday. On Saturday, the auction will be from 4 to 7 p.m. And on Sunday, the auction will be from 1 to 5 p.m. And also be sure to note that you can witness the auction on Comcast Channel 9 and on Verizon Channel 34. So be sure to tune into that. And Bob's pointing out one other thing for me, which is it's going to also be aired in Freetown, as well as Lakeville and the Middleborough area. So special auction this year for sure. And Bob, do you have some items you'd like to share?
Well, actually, a couple of things that you were able to bring in for us this year, Matt. What about that gas grill we're getting from Lowe's in Raynham?
That's right. Again this year, it's always been a favorite. We've got a gas grill. It's a charbroil grill. You'll have to, we have a picture of it here. Unfortunately, you can't really see it closely.
Oh, I think the folks know what a gas grill looks like.
I think so, but this one's quite nice, actually.
You all know what a gas grill looks like. It's the one you've always been drooling over.
Yes, true. This one is a large one. It's a 4-burner commercial liquid propane and natural gas grill. So we'll look forward to see that and look for it on TV at the auction. And looks like you have another item here.
Yes, I do.
And
we have that marvelous Frigidaire Affinity 3.26 cubic foot front load washer from CAM Appliance.
That's CAM Appliance, that's correct. They have location in Hyannis and also in Sagamore. And again, they've donated this year a front loader washing machine. So that's a great one to bid for.
I think those front load washing machines, they're water efficient, energy efficient, and they do a great job in washing. They've been the standard of the world forever, and this one from Frigidaire, it's a beauty. So bid early, bid often, and that could be your new washer.
Fantastic.
And then from Dick's Sporting Goods in Plymouth, Matt, what did those wonderful folks give us?
Well, right up your alley, Bob, a kayak, just exactly what you'd be looking for.
A kayak.
For all the weather we've had lately, if you need to kayak down Main Street, this would be the great thing to use for that. Dick's Sporting Goods, again, 2 years ago they donated a kayak, and they're doing so again this year. And this one is actually the Perception Sport Swifty. It's a 9.5-foot kayak. Also comes with the dual oars. So keep that in mind. It's green in color, and it's quite a nice boat.
So great, so we can be up the river with our kayak.
With a paddle.
With a paddle.
So be prepared.
Okay, well, I really thank you for that, Matt.
Thank you.
Okay, let me run through a few of the other things we have here. Oh, actually, I got my own mic, haven't I?
You do.
I do, thank you. Okay,
So I'll
can
walk
hold
off
that.
camera.
You can walk off camera.
Thank
You've done
you.
good. Okay, one of the things that is always an outstanding thing at the auction are the big board. These are all the items valued at $300 or more, and we have quite a few really great items on the big board. In addition to that great washer, the kayak, and the gas grill, we have a load of screened loam from the Red Lawn Company here in Middleborough. That's a whole truckload of it, and that will be delivered in Middleborough or Lakeville. They won't go too far with it, but I'm sure there's a lot of folks here in town that can use a truckload of screen loam to get that garden started, the lawn started, or just to stop and look at that gravel in the front yard. We have golf with carts from the LeBaron Hills people over at the golf club there. If you haven't played LeBaron Hills, well, you're in for a treat, but bid in on that one there. And of course, we mentioned that queen-size mattress set from the folks at CERTA, so come on down and take a look at that. But first, I want Pete Regas. Pete, you want to tell the folks what Kid ID is all about?
Sure. Before I get to that, I would like to stress that we're using a different format this year. Last year on Sunday, we changed the format. It sped things up a little bit. It's going to look different to people who may not have seen the auction last year. What we do is we present a board with 6 items, and when we're done presenting them, we're going to sell those 6 items immediately before we go to the next board, which means that it would be nice if everybody could have their ID early in the auction. You can call early to get it before things really get rolling. You can also get it at the preview on Saturday morning between 10 and noon. It will help a lot to get the your bids processed quickly so that we can keep the auction moving. But you will have enough time to bid on whatever board you're interested in. At the same time, we do have the Kid Care ID program that's run by the Masons. It's a video ID. They tape your child, and the local law enforcement will be with us to fingerprint your kids so you have a complete file to keep with you. That will be on Saturday the 16th from 10 to 12 in the morning. And when you're there, please take a look at our items because they will all be displayed and you can actually drop a pre-bid off with us so that you don't necessarily have to be around when the item comes up, but it would be nice to hear from you on the phone.
Okay, thank you, Peter. That Kid ID thing is really outstanding. I understand
Works well.
We've been doing that for several years now, and I think we've already had at least one instance where a youngster got lost at Disney World, and next thing they know, his little face was on every TV screen on the planet.
The parents took the video with them and gave it to security at Disney, and they put it up on their video system, and they had the kid within like 5 minutes, so it works.
The kid was back before he even knew he was lost. So that was outstanding. Okay, another little item we have coming this year is a bookcase, and this was made by the cabinet making class over at Bristol, Plymouth. I've seen this case. It's a really magnificent piece, and I tell you, the craftsmanship is outstanding. And that's a great item for the home, the office, or if you're a Bristol Plymouth graduate out there and you want a little memento of what the school has been able to do, bid in on that one thing. A really nice piece of furniture. We have, well, there'll be Red Sox tickets galore. We always have 2 or 3 sets of Red Sox tickets. This year, I don't know if we get quite the bids we were getting the last few years, but hey, when the Yankees come to town, we're all Red Sox fans. So a bid in on those. Let's see, we'll have tax preparation services. We have several local accounting firms have donated tax services. And let me see, March 16th, you still got about 4 weeks before the IRS drops the hammer on you. So a bid in on that. We'll have an electric water heater coming in from Pina Plumbing. That's a great little item. We're going to have classes from Massasoit Community College. And as usual, the Middleborough Y will be donating a number of membership packages. There'll be family memberships, individual memberships, so those will be up on the big board throughout the day. As I mentioned, there are autographed baseballs out there. I understand we might even have an autographed football from the Middleborough Cobras, the Mitchell Memorial Club Cobras. We have a number of paintings and prints. There are a couple displayed here on the stage with me. Some really outstanding pieces, bright and colorful, and be a welcome addition to anyone's home or office. Then let me see, we also have, we've got the grill master, we've got the drill. We have a number of pieces coming from a lot of the local merchants. We generally have a heating oil donation that'll be coming in. We have gift baskets from many local merchants. We've touched base on some of those. We have some massage packages from Goodman's Chiropractic here in Middleborough. We already spoke about the Coletti Brothers Oil, Trucci's gift box. And then there are a number of friends of Rotary that have donated some really great items. So those will be out there. I mentioned earlier we're going to have the piano. It's that apartment size or studio piano. I understand that's a really great piano for a musician who wants an extra piano for practice purposes. Just a great little piece to have. It's got a nice oak cabinet made by the Aeolian Piano Company of Buffalo, New York, and it's a very rare, hard to find item. We got an appraisal, I think, of about $800 for that. And it took a while to get it because it's hard to find a piano dealer that's not familiar with that little item. We have pictures and mirrors. We have gift certificates to a lot of the local restaurants and dining establishments throughout the Middleborough and Lakeville. And we'll have some things coming in from the merchants down there in Freetown, too. I know Lorenzo's always has something to donate. Dave's Diner, Harry's Grill, the Hideaway here in Middleborough. So a lot of great dining to be had out in there. We have a number of local craft people who donate baskets of jams and jellies and crackers and cookies and baked goods. Those will be there. We'll always have some great things from the Mary Kay people, and we'll have some Amway goods out there, I'm sure. Let's see, coming down the list here, we have the various Microsoft manuals for the things there. So that gives you pretty much of a smattering of what it's all about. So as I said, we're coming in here on Saturday, March 16th. We'll be on the air from 4 to 7. And on Sunday, the 17th, we'll be on the air from 1 to 5. And we might even run a bit later than that. We'll see how the auction goes. But we have a fast-track format this year, so it'll be some really swift action. The items will be shown, you'll be calling in, and then we'll get the hammer will fall, and they will be sold. Come in the morning and preview the items, make your pre-bids, then tune in and watch the action. Call in. I'll tell you, one more thing. A lot of folks I know in the past have actually held auction parties where they'll invite friends, neighbors, and family over. Bring yourselves. They bring over sandwiches, popcorn, beverage of your choice, and everyone has their own little cell phones so they can call in and bid against each other. So organize an auction party. It's a lot of fun, and the Rotary Club will appreciate the money you spend with us. It all goes to a great cause. The Rotary Club helps out with a lot of international programs, domestic programs. We've helped a lot of families here in Middleborough, and of course with our scholarship program. So looking forward to seeing you there at the auction. I'm looking forward to it. I want all of you to join in, and let's all have a great time that weekend. Bring you as the auction chairman.
One night you talk, I'll dance in.
I'll call you in when I have some other item to talk about.
This is going to be like Laurel and Hardy right here.
I've seen worse. Okay, so but this does not go out.
Don't make me walk over there and slap you.
Exactly.
Just say it. Just know what I
She's got
said.
quite the right hook, I'm telling you.
Okay, I've got 29 minutes.
What was that great line from Dan Aykroyd? I keep forgetting. It is $112. It's as simple as that.
Practice. Now you need the mic.
Oh, now I wasted all that without a mic.
Where's the mic? Why can't I? I thought I was behind the picture first.
This thing here. Okay. Ready to go again?
like models.
This close to making history.
From 120. We are this close.
We are this
We are
close.
This close to changing the world. We are this
So be
close
kind nature.
to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again.
We are this close to making history.
We are this close to ending polio.
Because we are this close to ending polio.
We are this close to ending polio.
We are
This close to changing the world.
This close.
Alvin, you is you.
If you
It's you.
Is you.
We are this close. This close.
Be a part of history at rotary.org/endpolio.